There you go. Bingo. Hi, guys. I know it's really, really late and it's really, really early for people in other countries. So if you come on and you see this, great. And if you don't, I'm just going to make a really short video saying hello to all of you. And I'm wishing you the best for, if you're in America, the best Thanksgiving week ever. I really hope it's wonderful. I've had a lot of fun so far. Last night, we started watching September 5th, which is a movie that I believe is out in the theaters now. And we saw half of it, and then we decided to watch the other half. No, we watched September 5th. That's right. We watched the whole thing of that. Hi, Jesse, which is really good. And if you get a chance to see it, see it. And then we watched Munich tonight because Spanky told me, she said it really changed her life in 1972, because all of this is based around it's a 2024 historical drama film accounting the 1974, I think it's 1974, Munich Olympics. I thought it was 1972. Maybe it's 74. Anyway, whenever it was, can someone look that up for me? Can you look that up, Jesse, and just see the Olympics? Hi, Anne-Marie. Good morning. Happy almost Thanksgiving. I know. I'm excited. I really am. Hi, Dee Dee. I just came on late. I know I'm late, but I was just telling them we were watching a film called September 5th based on the Munich Olympics and the disaster that happened. I believe it was in 1972. Can somebody check on that to make sure it's 72 or 74? Because I wrote down 74, but I think it's 72. Hi, Paul. How are you? It's great to see you guys too. The Night Owls. So it's Midnight with Magoo and a little bit even later. But what the heck? I figured, maybe some guys are up, and I'll chat with you guys for just a little bit, not too long, because it's late. It's late here. It's like it's almost 1:00. But that's fine with me. I'm good at night. And if someone can check on the Munich, it's called September 5th. If you just type in September 5th in Google and put film, it'll tell you the date. I'm pretty sure it's 1972. And it is 1972. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I wrote down here 1974. I don't know why. Because I kept saying to them, it's so amazing. Both of us, Spanky and I, joined the Sea Org then in 1972. And we were just thinking of oh my God, it was such a different time then. And it's so amazing to see then and what's happening now. And it's almost like, it's incredible. I mean, really and truly, if you have young kids that you need to educate on historical events, this is one of them that they need to see, because it's like the beginning of all the terrorist stuff. It's the very beginning, and we were so innocent back then. We just thought, it's awful, it's horrible, but that's it. It's just going to happen, and that'll be it. It won't happen more. I mean, I don't even think anybody could possibly see what's ended up happening. So it's kind of Hillary reckoning with joy. All right. Okay. Good. You'll have to tell us what you're reckoning with joy about, Hillary. Question: how do you think Winter Wonderland will go? Good question. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that most of the content creators will be there. Whether they actually open up Winter Wonderland and have people coming in or not, I don't know. I don't quite get how they're doing it, because I don't know. It's sort of weird, because they have Scientology is all shut down. They're not out there recruiting people in and stuff like that. That's usually what they do. So I really don't know. It's a good question, 49ers for life. Good to see you. But we'll have to see how it plays out. I normally don't go to that area at that time, just for a number of different reasons. But I might this year. I might. We'll see. I normally don't go to the parade, but this year, if the kids are going to go, I'll probably go. We'll see. I have to see. But how it turns out, they usually have Santa there, and it's mainly like a PR thing. I mean, I know people think they're getting people into Scientology. I never thought they were. I still don't. It mostly started, it was created as a PR event. And I was part of it way back in Clearwater, Florida, because I was in the church and I was trying to handle PR for them. And I said, look, you have nothing religious at all. You're not even remotely religious. And so that's when they started Winter Wonderland in Clearwater. And, it just kind of went from there. But I didn't think of Winter Wonderland. They did. But that was their kind of attempt at some kind of religious activity, which it isn't. It's Santa and it's goofy. But I think the kids will be there, and that'll be good. Because they can. Jessica's mom and I came up with a couple of things that we think would really be cool. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now Judy says, Miss Tori, when are you taking your responsibility? And philosophy, don't you dare to take this comment away. Greetings from Netherlands. Well, hello from Netherlands. I think I am taking responsibility for it. The very fact that they will not talk to me proves that they won't take any responsibility for me. And the day that they speak to me, things may turn around, but they're not going to turn around as long as they're not, what do you consider responsibility? I mean, what are you expecting out of it? That's my question to you, Judy. And since Sophie isn't here, I think we're going to leave that alone because she's not here to defend herself right now. And hi, ex-witness Vernon. Hello. Good to see all of you here. And there you go. So that's how things are. It's Thanksgiving week, so it's very busy here. I mean, a lot of people are out buying food and stuff. It's always busy in the holidays, and people are putting up their lights and stuff. Do you guys have lights where you are all around? That people start putting up lights early? I mean, the last couple of years, they've put up Christmas lights early. And some people really have stuff. They're really, 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 they've gone all out this year, a few of them, but it's just starting. It's just one of those things where it's just starting. So anyway, the last person I see is ex-witness Vernon. All right. Which is right here. Hello, Tori. And it's Tory, just so you know. It's one of those things I correct for my entire life. The only time it changed was when Tori Spelling became a celebrity. And then before that, literally every time I'd say my name, I'd say my name's Tori, and people would say, hi, Tony, hi, Corey, hi, Terry, hi, Lori. It was everything but Tori, right? And the night that Tori Spelling became a celebrity, I said, my name's Tori, and someone said, hi, Tori. And I was like, wow, they got my name. I mean, it was amazing. And I think I was 50 by then. It was a long time. I'd been called other names. So anyway, I don't quite know. Ooh, what did I do? Okay, there we go. Dee Dee, are you on here? I know I see you on here. Can someone post past ex-witness and let me just see if it's posting on mine or not? Because that's all I'm seeing. I'll go to the banners and check and then come back. All right, here's my best friend, Xenu.net, Andreas, whose birthday is December 10th, by the way. Comment, hi, thank you. All right, great, Dee Dee. Hi, thank you. Comment hi. All right, good. Okay, so you guys are here, so good to know. So, does anybody have any plans for Thanksgiving? Or any of you cooking, going out? What are you doing? You tell me. I'm going out the night before Thanksgiving with my son, and then I'm going out the day of Thanksgiving with some other friends to a wonderful restaurant up kind of in the mountains, and that should be fun. So that's my plans. What are you guys' plans? You tell me. Or if you have any questions or whatever you want. Yesterday was Liz Gale's birthday. Oh, I have to wish her happy birthday. Happy birthday, Liz Gale, if you see this. Oh, that's nice. She's a good person. I like Liz a lot. And Dee Dee, oh, you've been a great supporter of mine for a long time. I really, really thank you. And 49ers for Life. You guys are really a great group. Kelly, hi. Where I don't know. I have to find out. They were over. Well, Sophie's is in New Zealand. That's her thing. But she was coming to America, and she is. I think she's here, but I'm not sure where she is. And Lovett was over in Greece, and I believe is either on her way home or home. So I have to connect up with them and find out because they're not here, as you can see. I don't know. Going to my daughter's to having dessert here. Ooh, that's nice. We live next door to each other. Oh, that's so nice, Dee Dee. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Lori's your daughter, right? Am I right? Do I have the right person? All right. Alaska Life. All right. Hey, Deho Tori Magoo. Hi. And YRB. That travel is tough. I know. One year there's a lady named Ida Cameron, which you can Google it, and I interviewed her. She was an early critic of Scientology. Her son was in for 30 years, and he never talked to her. She passed away before he would talk to her. But one Thanksgiving, I was here by myself after I'd been divorced, and I thought, well, I'll go see Ida. She was out by Hemet, which is about a 2-hour drive out normally. I think it took me 4 hours to get there. It was bumper to bumper. And my husband and I used to say we'll never travel on the holidays because, there's just so many people on the road and then the flying and this and that. It kind of ruins the fun of it, I think. All right, ex-witness Vernon, I saw you this weekend at the org. Oh, was that you were you there with the aftermath cards? You came up to me? Was that you? Someone came up to me and said, do you want aftermath cards? And I almost took them. And then I remembered I have a bunch of them. So I didn't want to take more. But yeah, that was with the goats. I know they were very cute. I mean, they're very little baby goats. And I thought that was cute. We used to visit relatives in Los Angeles because we were coming from outside of LA, opposite directions of traffic. That's good. That's always good, YRB. That's good. Oh, you saw me on my phone. Oh, no, I saw you on my phone. Okay, so ex-witness. Okay, I got you. So you saw me with the goats on your phone. Yeah, I was with Drew, and we were there. We were there for a couple hours. We didn't stay long because it got really chilly. And also they were playing all that music, and I'm still trying to learn what the rules are of this music where, we're, cut off or something if we film while they're playing music. Now, someone else posted that no, Christmas music doesn't count. So does anybody know if that's true or not? Because I don't. I'm still learning a lot of stuff on this. Question, Tori. I've been wanting to go to Big Blue, but I'm afraid Scientology will slash my tires. Nah. No, don't worry about it. Don't. I mean, I can't say they won't. Absolutely, they won't. But they're mainly slash the tires of people that are very, very active and they know who they are. That's where that happens. And I don't think they know you. I don't. And the other thing you can always do is come near it, park your car somewhere, and then just take a little Uber over to the complex. And then you don't have to worry about it because your car's not around there. It would have to be fine. Christmas music is okay. Oh, you would have been fine. Okay, so Christmas music is okay. All right, good, YOB. Thank you for that. And Kelly, I'm just saying home. Oh, good. You're staying home with your boyfriend and little doggy. Ah, we're cooking a turkey breast, home stuffing, sweet potatoes. Ooh, that sounds perfect. That is perfect. That is a perfect Thanksgiving dinner for me. That's exactly what I would like. Good early morning, Tori. I might do that with my son instead of going out. Let's see. You're having turkey breast. I could do that. Homemade stuffing. He could do that. He's good at that. Sweet potatoes I could do. Green beans and cherry cheesecake. Ooh. Now that sounds really delicious. I love hearing about different people's Thanksgivings. So no, you are, wait, Judy. So no, you are ignoring my question, Miss Tori. Not very respectful, is it? I try to understand your point of view on this topic with respect to you. Okay, I'm trying to get with you. I'm trying to go. Let me go back and see what your question was again. I don't remember what it was. Forgive me. When are you taking your responsibility? You're not telling me what you think I'm not taking responsibility for. It's like, I'm not ignoring your question. It's just that's a huge generality. I can say to you, when are you taking responsibility? It's kind of like, what does that mean? I think me speaking out, me protesting, me educating people on Scientology and the abuses of it and why they shouldn't join in it is taking responsibility. I'm happy with that. You're probably a Scientologist or pro-Scientology, so you don't like that. And I'm sorry about that, but that doesn't mean I'm not taking responsibility. It just means you don't like my answer. And that's different. So there you go. But you can keep asking me. I don't mind. I'm not going to kick you out. Not yet, anyway. All right, let's see. Let's see now. I would like to be around people and not alone. Yeah, I think I'm that way too. I like being around people. I kind of like both. My brother and I agreed on that today. We both are kind of, he knows a name for it. It's egg something, but it's where you like to be solo by yourself and you like being with people. You like both of them. And we're kind of both that way. We like being with people, but we also like coming home. Hello, Judy. Yeah. Thank you, Mizzy. Jean. All right. And it's a no-bake cherry cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds even better, Kelly. This is getting better by the minute. Tori, she may be talking about the Scientology kids in the hotels. Okay, that I am not taking up. No, because that's a whole different issue. And as far as I'm concerned, they canceled having children in the Sea Org 40 years ago. So there may be some kids they're not in their buildings. There may be some, but I haven't seen many. I really haven't. And I have never, ever been audited by a child, and I never would be. But you have to remember, I'm public. Or when I was in Scientology, I was public. And you have to pay thousands of dollars for auditing. And I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars to have a 15-year-old audit me. It's just not going to happen. And I don't know any other public person who ever was. Maybe in the Sea Org, but certainly not there. So that's my answer. And I haven't seen that many children coming out of or going into, or even adults really, into Scientology buildings. Look at my other comment above this one. I did. I looked at it. You're ignoring my question. That's the one that you want me to look at, Miss Tori. Not very respectful, is it? Okay, I'm not ignoring your question. And this is the last time I'm going to take it up because it's sort of like, it turns what's a nice thing of all of us getting together with you're upset with me. If you want to call me on the phone, my phone number is here. You can text me your phone number, and after Thanksgiving, I will text you back. No, wait, that's not it. I got to think of it. Here it is. Here it is. You can text me that to that number, your name and your number, and I will talk on the phone. But I'm not going to keep doing this on my chat because it's disrespectful to the chat. No, Miss Turtle, above that one. Okay. Just ask the question. Don't keep telling me to go up and look around and no, it's not that one. Just ask the fucking question, whatever it is. It's right. It's my channel. And it's like, you should respect me. And this is very disrespectful. So I gave you the phone number, and you can either call me after Thanksgiving, leave your name and number, and I will call you back, or that's it. That's the end of this one. So anyway, I think you're right. I mean, I don't know if it is or not, but it's like I tried to answer it. The person wouldn't accept it. And, that's where I am going to put you on a little bit of a timeout because you just keep asking the same thing and you're kind of being rude. So anyway, there you go. We're done with that. So anyway, somebody else tell me, how many people are celebrating Thanksgiving? There's a lot to be grateful for, believe it or not, despite all the nightmare things that are going on with our country in America, and even in the world, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. But in between that, there's a lot of beauty and there's a lot of wonderful things that are going on. And we all need to be grateful for those things. And they make you feel better when you're grateful. They really do. It's really an interesting phenomena. All right, 49ers for life. She isn't a troll, but I am sure she will hold you to the way you mentioned her. Well, you know what? She can call me up and talk to me. It's like I've offered her to call me and talk to me. So that's the nicest I can be. Hey, Queen Tori. Oh, I'm late, so I need to replay it. Good to see you. Blessings from Germany. Thank you, Heidi. Blessings to you, too. All right. And what is this? I like watching the National Dog Show. Okay. My boyfriend likes to watch football. That used to be my husband, football. And it was always, as soon as football season would come, we'd be like, oh no, it's football season. Because here in America now, it's become, it used to be, it started in the fall and went into, around Christmas time, I think it ended. Well, no, it was the Super Bowl. It ended. But now it's just on and on and on. All right. So I hear what you're saying, Kelly. Tori is also not responsible because she didn't serve spinach on Tuesday. You are correct on that, YRB. Thank you. I'm glad you pointed that out. I never serve spinach. But I buy spinach. Okay, now just another day here when you live alone, but I'm still grateful. I almost died a few weeks ago from a heart attack. Wow, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm happy you lived through it. Good job. Yeah, my dad died of a heart attack, so I'm glad you lived through it. I mean, a lot of people now have heart attacks and they live through them because they're just better with hearts now than they were. And my dad, he was working for NBC, and they said, you've had a perfect test. You're totally healthy. You can go home. And he walked in the door, had a heart attack, and died. That was it. But that was in 1972. It was a long time ago. So good for you. I'm really happy to hear that you're better. And I will keep you in my prayers. 49ers for life. What was your husband's favorite football team? The Chicago Bears were my husband's. My husband's a Chicago guy, my ex-husband. All right. College bowl games go on and on. Yeah, that's right. My oldest brother is into college football, not pro. My ex-husband was into pro, but my oldest brother was big on um, college football, which I never really been into it, but it's kind of fun. I've watched some of it now. Sometimes made trillions. Sometimes I wonder what made Tori murder her husband. Well, considering he's still alive and well and in Scientology, that one's an epic fail. On Thanksgiving Day, there's usually a dog show on TV and, of course, football. There's also a parade on TV, but I don't watch that. Kelly. Yeah, I usually sleep through the parade and then watch the rerun of it. I have to admit, because I stay up late. Yeah, I discovered spinach is good on pizza. Yeah, it is. We had pizza tonight. Oh, it was so good. It was with vegetables and salami and pastrami. I mean, sausage and pastrami and vegetables. It was really good. Oh, it was really good. Super yummy. And we watched those movies that were amazing. I mean, if you watch that movie, you won't believe it. No. First of all, I only have one child, Justin. And no, he never went. He was never really even a Scientologist, really. Not really. He did a few little courses, and I mainly wrote books for him. That was my thing, was I wanted him to, just to help him in different areas that he needed help in. And it was fun writing the kids' books. It was, but no, he never did any real serious auditing. Thank God. Sounds good. Mizzy Jean. Yep, it was really good. I'm a pizza freak, and I don't normally eat it because I can get really, but once in a while we have it, and this was like Thanksgiving. We were like, yeah, let's have a pizza. Plus we were watching those movies. Oh, Notre Dame. I went to Notre Dame de Sion for high school. Notre Dame fan. My boyfriend watches the Chicago Bears. Yeah, that's my ex-husband. Even though they lose, we used to be able to watch the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh, hockey. But they don't televise unless we pay an extra fee. Wow, that's tacky. That's really tacky. I've never been into hockey. Hey, Danny, hi. I saw you with DOA. You looking good. You're looking good. I saw you going around Big Blue. If this is Danny, will you change your hairstyle? Probably not. This is a very simple. I have very thick hair. I have like 3 heads of hair. So my hair, when I had it longer, it took forever to wash it, to dry it, to style it in any way. So this was a thing my hairdresser came up with, and it's really worked out great. For years I've had it this way, and I'm happy with it. It's simple, it's easy. It fall, this was I washed it. What day is today? Monday. So I washed it. Wow. Yeeks. Now I don't know what happened. Ooh. Okay, there we go. There you guys are. What are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Okay, now hang on just a second. Hey, gnomes. Just a second. So you guys came back. My whole screen was black for a few minutes. No, I won't change my hairstyle because it's too easy this way. And I don't like wasting a lot of time with hair. Gelson sells a delicious French baguette. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for that, ex-witness, Vernon. On Thanksgiving, I do movie and pass out night. I'm not into sports and stuff. That's a good one. All right, now here's YRB. I've gone from 3X to a comfortable 2X this year. I'm going to have potato chips and fried chicken for Thanksgiving as a celebration. Bingo. Good job. That's the thing. Weight Watchers taught me that. Just celebrate and then get back on whatever program you're doing the next day or, a couple of days afterwards. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? The night before, I'm going to go out with my son. And the day of, I'm going to a really cool restaurant with some other friends. And, just going to hang with my friends and my son and just hang out. What are you doing? What are you doing, Danny? Tuesday, Tori. That's good. So, Danny, fill me in on what you're doing. You are clipping in and out, Tori. Yeah, I know. That was. I think I'm in though now. Your screen was freezing. Yeah, I know. Now it's better though. It's much better now. Good. Thank you. Here's Connie B. Thank you for coming by. Hi, chat. Organic turkey is supposed to taste better. Interesting. I've never heard of that. I didn't even know they had organic turkey, but it makes sense that they do. Okay, now this is congrats YRB. That is a congratulations. I lost 46 pounds and feeling great too. I think I'm finally able to pull off my New Year's resolution, text yellow goal. I'll tell you a little secret that Weight Watchers taught me for Thanksgiving. Now, this is just for people that really, really don't want to gain weight. Weight Watchers, the lady that helped me lose 100 pounds, taught me two things. One, you can just eat whatever you want for Thanksgiving and then get back on program the next day. That's one. Oh, good. You're going to see your family. Good, Danny. Thank you for letting me know that. And then the other one is this. And this one really helped me because I used to just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. It was ridiculous. So she said, take a plate and half of it, see, one half is salad and vegetables. She used to bring in 2 plates and she had them with pictures, right? With salads and vegetables. And this one is all divided up into like turkey, stuffing, sweet potato, a roll, cranberries, and pumpkin pie, right? So it's like one half is the salads and vegetables. So that way, because she used to have a saying, eatertainment, and I love that. Because eatertainment, she said, eating is really just the first few bites are what you really register. And then the rest is just eatertainment. It's just enjoying chewing. We like to eat. So that's what it is. So with vegetables and salad, you have a lot more eatertainment and a lot less calories. But if you want to just eat for the day, she said, that's the other thing. Just eat for the day and then go back on program. Okay, good morning here from Leslie Ann. Hi, I caught you live finally. So lovely to see you, lovely lady. And my partner watches football all the time and the darts too. Too funny. All right, cool. And this is Connie B. Daughter is hosting for the first time, and we're bringing cornbread dressing. Ooh, a cranberry salad and dessert. Ooh, that sounds delicious. That all sounds good. Yep, the plate is what I'm doing. Yeah, it works out. It really does. It's a really easy way to control what you're eating. Way to go for sticking with your New Year's resolution. Yeah, that is a big deal, Missy Jean. And you feel so much better. It's really amazing. And it's never too late to start also. If you're, because I remember dieting, and it was just like, I literally got to a point where I just scared myself to death in the mirror in the mall. And I thought, oh my God. I mean, it's kind of a funny story because I saw this lady's ankles and I thought, wow, her ankles are really big. And then, as it's an elevator going up or an escalator, it's an escalator going up. with a mirror on the side. So first I see her ankles, and then I see her legs, and then I see, she's more and more coming into view. And finally I come into view, and it's like, holy shit. And I knew I was fat, but I didn't realize I looked like that. It really freaked me out. And I thought, I've got to learn how to eat. It wasn't like I need to lose weight. I knew I needed to lose weight. I'd been on 8,000 diets, but I didn't know how to eat. And that's why I joined Weight Watchers. I joined it, of course, to lose weight, but my main thing was, how do I eat? And the shocking thing was, they wanted me to eat a ton of food. And a lot of times when you're overweight, you don't really think you're eating that much, because you're just nibbling along and stuff like that and eating bad stuff. And they had a very strict program back then. And man, I loved it, because I could eat a ton. It was like, wow, this is great. And I was never hungry. It was really different. Yeah, Scientology should feed the hungry on Thanksgiving Day. That is excellent advice, ex-witness Vernon. And I recommend you go and tell him that. So let's see, what is this? This is from 49ers for Life. I love the holiday as an adult because I never got to celebrate as a kid. I'm sorry. Were you in the Sea Org? 49ers for Life? Or why didn't you get to celebrate as a kid? I'm glad you do now, though. I really am. You're a former that's right, you're Jehovah's Witness, and you're an ex-Jehovah's Witness. So they had the same thing where they had no holidays. Oh, man. Well, good for you. How did you, I'd love to hear your story, how you got out 49ers for Life. Losing weight is my wait, what does this say? Missy Jean, losing weight in my 50s, LOL. That's when I lost it. I lost 100 pounds. I started in my early 50s. I started, and I reached my goal weight, I think, by 60 something. Anyway, I've kept off 100 pounds for, this is 2024. In 2010 is when I made my goal weight. So I don't know how old I was. I'm bad with math. But keep at it, because the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. That's the other thing. I got baptized as a Jehovah's Witness at 19 and officially left at 31. Good for you. Good for you. And your family is still in? That's my guess. All right. I've seen a lot of ex-witnesses in the ex-Scientology chats. Yeah, a lot of witnesses. It was funny. The first ones that I met wrote to me and they said, we were watching your videos and laughing at you. And then one of us, and these were kids, like teenagers, and they said, we realized we do the same thing. And they all left the Jehovah's Witnesses. And they said, we have to thank you for your videos. It really made me happy. It was the first time I'd ever gotten someone out of another cult. All right, my boyfriend and I always try to eat spinach uncooked with cut up cucumbers, Ooh, that sounds good. Eat the spinach salad first, then maybe, that's a very good idea. And that's a Weight Watcher suggestion too. Have the salad first and a lot of water. Because if you drink water, that fills you up also. A lot of times when you think you're really hungry, you're just thirsty. Tori, it's so great to see you live. I can't type much due to a case of tennis elbow in both arms, but I appreciate your channel so much. Thank you, Nothing But Love. I like your nick too. Thank you very much. I'm sorry about your tennis elbows, but I'm glad you're on. All right, Kelly. My cardiologist wants me to do Weight Watchers. I've been procrastinating. Don't procrastinate. I'll tell you why. Because the older you get, by the day, it takes longer to get it off. And it is a fabulous program. You can eat what you want. I had a complete cheesecake, a piece of cheesecake for the first time in really a long time, like years. But I did it. I thought, I've kept off 100 pounds for, I think, 2010, 24 years, right? I don't know, a long time. Anyway, I had it and I was fine the next day. I got right back on program and I felt great. It's really a great program and it's all on your phone, so it's real easy. My first JW meeting, okay, I attended was when I was 14 years old. Wow. Water with lemon, that's very good, Kelly. Very good. Very healthy. Very, very healthy for you. Oh, thank you. Nothing but love. Did Weight Watchers advise water with lemon? Yep, they did. Yeah, that's one of the, they have many different, that was one thing that her name was Flora, the lady that helped me lose 100 pounds. And she used to bring out a laundry list of things that water helps with your body. And it was just shocking to hear. You know, it helps your brain, it helps all your cells, all your organs. I mean, drinking water is a really vital thing. And we don't take it seriously enough, most of us. I do. mm. Mm. Thirsty. Really good. Okay, so 49ers for life. I was in a JW until about 18. Wow, good for you. You got out early. I originally stopped going just because it was boring. I love that story. Your videos and others ex-Scientology videos got me thinking and made me realize I accepted a lot of craziness. Good for you. Thank you, 49ers for life. I really, really, really appreciate hearing that. It makes me so happy. I'm really proud of you that you got out at 18. I mean, that's really young. That's fantastic. Good for you. Thank you. And Leslie Ann, I was told try a smaller dinner plate. Right, I do that. And eat whenever you love, whatever you love, but smaller portions. As a dreaded menopause in my 50s, it's very hard, but excuse me, but a lot of vegetable salads and drinking water. Exactly. Flora used to bring out, you can actually buy, and she taught us this, you can go on eBay and buy a 1950s plate. And they honestly are about the size of a salad plate. They're not, like now we have these gigantic plates. If you go out to eat, she explained this to us, and it's so true. It's like they give you 2 big breasts of chicken and rice and this and that and, so much stuff. It's unbelievable. So my friends and I always split because A, it's economically, it's cheaper. And B, we don't eat as much. And so we're just now naturally, that's what we do. We automatically split. What do you want to split? And we pick 2 or 3 things. And that's what we do. But that's a good idea to use a smaller plate because then you automatically aren't eating as much as you would with the big plate. Do you go to meetings? I do. Yep. No, definitely. I'm a meeting person. It's kind of like online. It's so easy to just drop off and go, I don't know. For me, it wouldn't work. Whereas if I'm in there, I see the people, it just helps me. So I go. I went last week. I went to Weight Watchers. I didn't weigh in last week because I only have to weigh in once a month, and I already weighed in for this month. So I just go to the meetings. But around Thanksgiving, it helps to kind of be reminded. Like she passed out these plates and told us how many calories. Not calories, but like how many points. Hummus is only 1 point. Wine is 4 points. Green bean casserole is 7 points for 1 cup of it, though. So a half a cup would be 4 points. It's not much, really, because and they have hundreds of foods that are 0 points. So anyway, I won't keep talking about Weight Watchers. Sorry. I get on it and I get all excited. Okay, now wait. Do you go to meetings? Okay. When I was going to start, COVID hit. Okay. So now COVID is over. So that's done. And I can't say it enough. Every day that gets later in your life it will be harder for you to lose weight. It isn't that it's impossible, because it certainly isn't, but you need to start. It's just one of those things where you have to go, you know what? I'm going to go, I'm going to start, I'm going to do it. That's it. And all the, I have this condition, I have that condition. Believe me, I've had every condition you could possibly think of. And I was big. I was really big. I mean, I was so big, I'd walk down aisles and knock things off, off of the different things. It was awful. I had to, it's when you're really big, because I was over 100 pounds big, and you're like an engineer. You have to think, if I sit down in that chair, am I going to be able to get up? Because if you're really big like that, you have to have handles so you can get up. You know what I mean? It's tricky. Okay, here's Kelly. I have congestive heart failure, so I have to watch how much water I drink. Oh, I have to take diuretics to help get the water off. Interesting. I didn't know that about congestive heart failure. Okay, well then for you, it's very, every person is different. So I always say talk to your doctor first, because they'll tell you what you can and can't do and should do. So that's tricky, because you don't want to be drinking too much water then. But you can probably drink enough. You can have him help you figure it out, or he or she. JWs teach that Jesus didn't die on the cross by an upright pole. Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Hey, Jessica Palmadessa. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. I want to have a reunion with you guys. So that's my plan, is that we have some kind of reunion together, get together. So you and I could do part 2 of our interview. So you could come over after Thanksgiving and we could do part 2. Jessica is one of my favorite people to watch online. If you haven't signed up for her, go over to her site and sign up. She's something else. She's really a trip. 49ers for life. I remember feeling so guilty as a JW kid because my uncle, non-JW, took me to a birthday party. Birthdays are a big no. They would have JW elders talking about JW kids don't want to celebrate. Yeah. Oh, it sounds awful. That sounds really awful. Jamie, hi. All right, this is Kelly. Oh, here's Jamie saying, hello, Jessica Palmadessa, beautiful. Yeah, she is beautiful. Kelly, I have to balance. If there's too much water around your heart, then it has to work harder to pump it out. My parents and maternal grandfather had CHF. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. This is Jessica. Yes, for sure, Miss Ya. Turning into the live. Hope you're doing good. I am doing good. All right, so you're turning into the live. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, turning into the live. But let's have a reunion also. Definitely. We have to get together. And I think we should do something fun. All right. All right, well, you get with me, because you're always busy. Jessica can come up with the funniest things. I know, she's a riot. I love to watch her. Am I still timed out? I don't think so. I don't think you would be, or we wouldn't see your question. So obviously you're not. All right. I know Jessica's really clever. She really is. She's very funny. JWs teach the birthdays are pagan. I know. No, you're not. Yeah, they're saying, no, you're not timed out. And Jessica is definitely another night owl. And so is her mom, and we're friends. Turning in, I just mean I'm watching. Okay. So you're heading in for the evening. All right. Well, let me know when's a good time to get together after Thanksgiving. And do you have anything you're doing for Thanksgiving? You have something fun you're going to do, Jessica? Comment to those dealing with grief this week, know that you're loved and things get better. Missing family members that have passed is tough. I know that is, thank you, Moon and Stars. Thank you for that reminder. That's a really good one for everyone to keep in mind, and to keep in mind to remind other people, because, but see, I have a different feeling on it though, because I feel like even if people pass away, my feeling is we're like radios. And if you have your antennas up, they'll come and you'll hear from them. You will. Even your mom, you miss your mom, put your antennas up. They're spiritual antennas. Put them up. It's Thanksgiving. She'll probably be around. You'll be surprised. They're very quick. It's like in and out. Tuning, not turning. Okay. Okay, so she's tuning in. She's tuning in? All right. How is Laura FM? I have not seen her. I haven't seen her or talked to her. That's why I'm saying we should have a reunion. My mom passed 2 years ago. Today is her birthday. Well, happy birthday to your mother. Just in my feelings, I guess. Yeah, sure. I believe in celebrating people you love. Like my YouTube is Tori Magoo 44. My dad's nickname from me was Mr. Magoo because he had little tiny eyes, like I have little eyes. He had little eyes like that, which to me reminded me of Mr. Magoo when he was on TV. And he was funny. And so I called him Mr. Magoo. And his football number is 44. So there you go. That's where I got that from. And so every time I see it, I think of him, Tori Magoo 44. Okay, so we're sending Moon and Stars, Kelly. She said, I understand, sending you hugs. Aw. And happy birthday. Please tap the like button. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Nancy. I appreciate that. And new name, but no name. Happy birthday to you. Moon and Stars hugs. Happy birthday, no name. Come up with a name, no name. It's easier. It'll be easier for people to remember you. I kind of believe in reincarnation. We come back. Exactly. So you'll run into them. But that's why I'm saying I also believe if you put up your spiritual antennas, that people will come and communicate with you. It's very surprising and it's very quick, and then they're gone. So you have to kind of get it and not invalidate it. That's the other thing. I have some amazing stories with that kind of thing. Sometime maybe I'll start a different YouTube site and just tell those stories because, oh God, it would have to be a special group of people that would be on it. You'd have to be able to handle it. Some people can. Kind of believe in reincarnation. We come back. I think you're right. Well, here's what my friend and I think. And we both were Scientologists, right? But we think you have certain lessons, and because we both studied a bunch of books towards the end of our Scientology career, not Scientology books, but philosophies and religions and stuff like that. And we both came up with the same conclusion that while this is what we think, this is our opinion, while you're on planet Earth, you have certain lessons to learn. And if you learn those lessons, then when you pass away, you get to go on to a higher plane, a better game. You know what I mean? Somewhere cooler. But if you don't learn those lessons, you have to come back here and do the whole thing all over again. That's what we think. So we have one last lesson that we're both working on. And we both have the same lesson. It's really funny. Okay, now let's see. Tori, has your dad sent you any signs that he's okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My dad is, that's why I named my YouTube site Tori Magoo 44. When I woke up, I've always kept him around. I've always felt like he was in and out around my life. And when I woke up, who am I going to talk to? When you're in a cult, you can't talk to anyone. You can't call up your friends and say, hey, I'm going to leave Scientology. You can't call your husband and say, hey, guess what? I'm leaving Scientology. It's not going to work. It's just not going to happen. They're going to come get you. They're going to bring the secret police and they're going to, I don't know what they were going to do, but I wasn't going to try it. So I thought, well, my dad, he's the only person I could think of. And Andreas, who was in Norway. And Andreas, I've already told you many times what he said. So Now, my dad, I kind of plugged into my dad and I said, okay, what do you think I should do? And I got back, get the hell out of LA. I mean, it was really definite. And I thought, my dad has a lot of courage and he's very strong and he knows bullies really well. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to keep this guy really close to me. So when I started the YouTube site, Bunker said, well, what do you want to make your YouTube site name? And I said, I have no idea. I said, let's call it Tori Magoo 44. That was it. Kept my dad close to me. And it's worked out well. And it's kind of in honor of him, for helping me and stuff like that. So anyway, there you go. That's my signs from him. Yeah, he's okay. He's doing good. I hope not. I'm done with Earth. I know. Just look through and just make sure you've finished all the lessons that you think, this was one that I was supposed to do, and it's not done. And then work on it. Whenever I can't find something in the house, I ask my mom, and she helps me find whenever it is. There you go. See, perfect example of that, Kelly. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Okay, Leslie Ann. My dad passed away 18 years ago, and I'd never seen a robin in my life. And I'm in my 50s, and I have a robin that comes every day. Aw, sitting on a fence, looking at my window, singing. So it's comforting. That is so sweet. I love that story. That is so sweet. That is a really beautiful story. Thank you, Leslie Ann. I love that story. Oh, that's so sweet. Robin comes every day. There's so many stories like that. They're just amazing. I mean, wow. Anyway, here's Gerald. Says, it's weird. As I get older, I'm more into music my dad's age. He passed a while ago. Yeah, I think that happens to all of us. And they had some cool music. That's your dad checking in on you. Oh, that's cute, Kelly. I like that. With the robin. Yeah, exactly. Or just sending some love. You know what I mean? I really believe they have the ability to sprinkle love around with us. And it helps. Ask your mom where I put my wedding ring 10 years ago. If you actually honestly believed she'd tell you, she probably would. She'd come and tell you. I love to read all your stories about the spirits chats. I know. Certain people, Justice, really get it, and they really can dig it. But that's why I'm saying I should probably start a separate chat just for people that can handle that kind of thing. And then if they come on and they're like, oh, that's a bunch of bullshit, and be like, all right, this isn't the place for you. Go over to Tori Magoo 44 and, or whatever, in a different site. But for people who dig it, it's really cool. And whenever I get with people that do, we have great stories to share. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing that other people don't. Once you realize how many people do. One day humans can go to Mars. I think we're thinking way farther than Mars, just so you know. Yes, agreed, Justice. Yeah. Well, good. Well, there's two, Kelly, you too, Fan and Justice. All right, well, that's good. Kellyanne, yes, I believe that. All right, good. And Justice says, I'm happy for you to have contact with your mom. I know, me too. These are beautiful stories. That's the thing. They're really beautiful stories. The spiritual stories are amazing. Well, Miss Story, this is from Judy. I'm a grown woman, 63 years old. All right. And I was trying to have a civil conversation with you, but odd enough, you don't want to talk. I meant well. Okay, well, I have sent you my phone number. I showed it to you. If you missed it, let me show it to you again. You can text me on this phone number, and It's up here under banners, so you can find it on your own. It's under Tori Magoo 44 for more about Tori. And it has in there, for what is that under? It's under, let me see what that is. Oh, Zelle. It's under Zelle. You don't have to send me anything with Zelle. It's under, it says to send from Zelle, but you can also send me a text via that. And you can send me a text and then send me your phone number and we'll talk. But don't just like go, well, I tried to talk to you and you won't talk, so I'm out of here. I mean, come on. If you want to talk, call or text me and we'll talk. And believe me, we'll work it out. Anyway, moon and stars, and have a happy Thanksgiving, Judy. Kelly, I'm so serious. I would love to know, LOL. My mom obviously can't find it and tell me. No, but maybe, like the other person said that their mother helps them find things. So maybe she could. Judy, she put her phone. Wait. Oh, I put my phone number up and said to call you. Yeah, thank you, Kaz. Exactly. So, it's like I'm trying. Open your heart and listen to she offered to speak with you several times. Thank you. So see, these guys get it. And the fact that you don't is, oh, she doesn't want to call me. Okay, well, that's up to you. But we're done here with this. So if you don't want to talk, I do not do this thing here. No. So that's over to you. Give it a rest. Exactly. All right. So thank you, Judy. And I think I'm gonna ban you because I tried to help you. And if you want to change your mind and text me, you can, but you're done here. That's it. We're done on that one. Thank you, Kaz. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sometimes Tori has also a spirit in her room, a lady from whom I think she was maybe a Scientologist. Tori says she isn't experienced. What are you talking about, Justice? Sometimes Tori also has a spirit in her room. I don't know about that. A lady from who I think she may be a Scientologist. I don't know that. Tori says she isn't experienced. You'll have to fill me in, Justice, because that one I don't know about. Okay, that would be good, Tori. I have another story as I lost my mother when I was 13, so 42 years, and I've always had signs, so all comforting and helps to live on. Nice. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I bet you she probably stays very close to you. And here's someone saying something to Judy. Emotional manipulation is not okay. Either message her or stop. She's already banned, so that's it. You're taking away from the conversation, not adding to it. Exactly. That's why I banned her. Because she's got my number. She can text me, or that's it. Enough of that. And we don't have to keep talking about it. It's Thanksgiving. It's like it's Thanksgiving. It's time for us to do good things. And everyone, please hit the like button. I know someone who wishes she could see your spirits because she knows she's aware of them and they drive her nuts. Started in her childhood. She has to be careful when looking for new apartments. Wow, that's interesting. See, I guess some people have negative experiences with that. I have not. So mine have been really positive, but I guess some aren't. Kelly, I think that Judy wore out her welcome. Some people just got a bug up their butt. Yeah, she did. I mean, I'm a person who I will take a lot, but once I hit this point, that's it. It's like I offered her. You guys heard me. I tried to work it out. She insists on whatever. And that's it. Now she'll probably be sprinkling around how horrible I am, and that's fine. It's like I have had people attack me for 24 years. So for me, it's like, okay, you want to waste your time doing that? Do it. But not here. I'm not going to waste all of your wonderful time, the people that I love and I really care about. No. I know someone who wishes she couldn't. Oh, this is the guy. Oh yeah, where it was negative. Yeah, with apartments. Wow, that's tricky. I told you once in a comment. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Justice. I have not the greatest of memories on stuff like that. From what I understand, she can ask them to stop and they will. Charles, from what I understand, she can ask them to stop and they will. Oh, yeah, I think you're right on that. Yeah, if they're bugging her, she can ask them to stop. And I think that's true. I don't know what this means. What can you tell me, Kelly, in words what that means? Because people do that a lot and I don't know what it means at all. Okay, and this is Kelly. Aw, nice. Is that what you meant by all those little things? You meant hearts? Nice. Hey, Joe, good morning. Did all of you guys hit the like button? Just out of curiosity, because I'm going to end off pretty soon. But thank you all for coming here and being so supportive. What a nice night. It was a good talk. I think we had a good time. I do. I really do. I really love you guys. Kellyanne, yeah, you're the one who asked your mom. So maybe you can ask your mom for the other person who can't, for Moon and Stars, who's looking for a wedding ring. Maybe you could ask your mom if she'd go look around and see if she could find it. Wouldn't it be wild if that happened? You see, to me, it's not impossible at all, because I think spirits they're there to kind of, for the most part, good spirits, they're there to help. And they'd probably be like, okay. You'd have to probably find out where she lives so you can kind of tell your mom. But maybe, I don't know how that works. But I love the thought. That would be fun if she could help you find it. And the other thing for you is to ask your mom if she would help you find the wedding ring. You could just say, okay, I don't remember it just forgive me as far as the lady in the room. I remember you telling me, but I don't remember the specifics. Good morning. It's hearts. Okay. They always come out. A lot of people do that though, where they're squares and they don't come out like hearts. They just come out like squares. And I think, what are they doing? So thank you. Well, it's good to know that they meant hearts. Okay, here's Justice. I meant that you once told me you didn't notice any spirit in your living room. In the end, it turns out to be your bedroom. Yeah. This is my bedroom where I am. But I don't know of a spirit or a Scientologist. I really don't. I mean, I know I can think of the people. I can count on two hands the people that I've been in touch with. But I mean, some are just amazing stories. Moon and Stars, you missed my last comment. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me see. Moon and Stars. Oh, hey, you're right. I did. Thank you for letting me know. The 3 F's. If they don't feed you, F you, or finance you, they don't matter. That is a good one. The 3 F's. Feed you, F you, or finance you. They don't matter. Now that's funny. That's really funny. Thank you for pointing that out to me, because I did miss it. You're right. Okay, here's Charles Patrick. She told me they're different. Some are respectful, some annoying. but an evil one shows up sometimes. Interesting. I think she's right, though. I think she can ask the evil one to go. The other thing is sage. I've never done this, but my girlfriend gave it to me a long time ago when my husband left. And you can apparently light sage and it gets rid of bad spirits. Ooh, it smells good. Anyway, that's another thing that I've heard will help. So she could do that. Oh, wait, what is this? Yes, I hit the like first thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Leslie Ann. I try to do that myself because then otherwise you do get going and you forget it. Moon and Stars says, yep, Charles, that's scary. Here's Justice. The lady is very news geared. Okay, I don't know what language this is, but obviously you two do. So I don't know what you're saying, Justice, there. Thank you, Kellyanne. Okay, your mom was alive when you lost it. She's apparently she's ignoring me now. Heaven must be an awesome place that she won't answer. Well, the other thing you have to remember is they may need her for stuff. You know what I mean? She may be really having to, when we get there, we may be like, oh, what was I thinking? Trying to bug my mom about a ring. You know what I mean? It's like, buy another ring. That's what I did when I was, it's a too long a story, but I just went and bought myself a ring, because it's like, if you lost a ring, just acknowledge that it's gone and get a new one and then start over. You know what I mean? With your new life, without that. Because maybe she's busy with some good projects. Question, Tori, did you know Robert Fields in the late 70s, early 80s? She was our chaplain. I think you mean Roberta Fields. She was our chaplain. Now you're getting she's and he's. Was it Robert Fields or Roberta Fields? You say she was our chaplain. His job was to rid the complex of bodiless statins. Really? Where did you get that from, Cece? Because no one would be talking about that. No, I didn't know of that. I've never heard of it. All right. Yeah, I do that too, Kellyanne. Oh, wait, I missed it. Here it is. Sometimes I use a pink hand wave. Yeah, me too. For me, I would not want to be told if I had a spirit in my room. Well, somebody can say you have a spirit in your room. That doesn't mean you do. And it doesn't mean I would be in touch with that spirit. No, I don't mind, Justin. That's fine. You can tell me, privately. That's fine. I use white sage. Yeah, I think isn't this kind of white sage? I think that's what that is. Okay, that's for Joe. Kelly, YouTube fan. I was just going to say something about sage. It's very strong scent. Yeah, apparently it can really get rid of negative energy. Ah, interesting. Look what Moon and Star says. You can use sage, but not white sage unless you're of Indian descent. Well, whose rule is that? Things like that, you'd have to tell me why. Why? What is the reasoning behind that? Hey all, what a lovely surprise this is. Hi, Fluffer Squirrel UK. Good to see you. Good to see you. A place near me does white sage candle. Smells great. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Hey, Fluffer. Yeah, we've been here for a while. We've been here for an hour and 15 minutes almost. Kellyanne says, Kelly, YouTube fan, says hello. Hello to Flapper Squirrel. And Moon and Stars says, Tori, very true about them being busy in heaven, but it was a diamond from my mom's mom. I get you, but I'm just saying, I think on Earth, this is my opinion, it's very easy to put too much of significance on stuff, on things. It's a diamond. It's your grandmother's diamond. The only important thing there is your grandmother's memories that are in your heart, in my opinion. All the rest of it is just significance that reminds you of your grandmother. But you can get another ring, and that'll remind you of her too. Cubic zirconians are very inexpensive, but very beautiful, and you can get one of those, and it'll remind you of her. I'm just saying, don't spend too much time on it. That's my suggestion. Fluffer Squirrel, we're all happy you came by. Ooh, no, wait. Here you go. Jacqueline, why was my question erased? I don't think your question was erased, but you can ask it again. I don't think it was. Hey, Leslie Ann. Tori, I'm an American Indian. It's about religion and respect. It's an earned kind of thing. Okay, so white sage, as far as Indians, it has to be earned. Okay, and is this considered white sage, or is this excuse me, it looks like it's more like gray. It doesn't look white. Can you tell? I don't think it's white. In person, it's not white. Okay. DOA. Okay, what about DOA? Sorry, she is a she. Okay, she's a fellow crew at the AOL. Steve Miller days. Oh, you knew Steve Miller. Oh, God, he's the one that used to always come. Tori, you're not going to believe how many people are dead. He was a wild guy, really wild guy. I might have known her. I might have. Okay, now this is from Leslie Ann. I went to look at a house, and there was post in the driveway, and it said Mrs. L.A. Clark. So I said, I need to live here, as my name is L.A. and my mother's maiden name is Clark. Wow, and what happened? Fill us in. Tori, about the diamond again, it's cultural, but I understand what you feel. Okay. I understand what you feel too. Hey, Joe Buchanan. I have seen and heard a few different spirit ghosts over the years. Cool. All right. About sage, I can't tell without actually seeing it in person. I'm positive it's not white, because it just isn't. New name. White sage is growing in other countries besides the U.S. and is also used in Hindu, Buddhist, Catholic, and pagan practices. Interesting. I was raised Catholic, and they never use sage that I know of. But thank you for mentioning that. All right, you wildcats. Well, anyway, it's now 2:00 in the morning, so we have to say good night. But I love you guys all. Thank you for coming by. And if you do celebrate Thanksgiving here in America, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Now, what's this? Yes, Tori, I have lots of stories like that. So I took the house and strange, funny things happening. Good. All right. Well, COS, thanks, Tori. Thank you, Joe. You guys too. Sleep well and have a wonderful rest of the. I'll try to pop in maybe Wednesday night. I'm going out with my son, and after that, if I can, I will. But it might get to be too busy, and there you go. But either way, I love you guys, and thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I give much gratefulness for each one of you all the time. I really appreciate you being here. So thank you. And thank you for standing up for me, because, I'm just me. There you go. I appreciate it. I love you guys. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon.